know I haven't chit-chatted with you and the day's almost gone, but I got my extra whirligigs. This is what I said I put in the garden. So it's those fancy wind things that will keep the birds and chipmunks hopefully out of it. I just went out and replanted the cucumbers, the seeds that I had left. I do have only one plant that's coming up out of that whole row. The green beans, I had two. I did pole beans, and I've got two that are probably 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches tall. So I planted, I think, 2 more spots. I think I put in, this time I did 2 seeds per hole, and I think I did 3 holes, so we'll see if those come up. But definitely the birds, I think, got them, because when I went to draw the line where the others were, there was no seeds in there. So, and then I went out and I looked at my lettuce, and I planted a romaine, no, not romaine, oh shoot, I can't even think what kind it is. It's supposed to get just a little head on it if you let it get big enough like that. But those have came up, or they're starting to, but they're in a 3 by 4 foot raised bed, and out of the 4 foot length, there's probably only 6 inches that came up. So I'm assuming that the birds got that too. I do have more of that, and it's been a couple weeks, so I could plant those, and then those will be like a second planting of my lettuce. But today the cottonwood is just awful. It's just like it's snowing outside, and it's making my head kind of funny at times. And then, of course, it's making me sneeze on and off and get that drainage junk. Our grandson Riker plays baseball tonight, and Jerry's going to go to it. I'm not going to go. I've been out in this, and it's just not making me feel very good today, so. But this morning, he had to go take the car in to get the oil changed, and he did that, and then he came home and picked me up, and then there was a garage sale over in Middleville, which is like 20 minutes away, that he wanted to go to, that had some tools and stuff in it. So we went to that, and he was able to pick up, I think, 3 antique planes, the shaving kind, the shaver kind planes, not the airplanes. And then we stopped to the turkey farm out there, Otto's, and picked up 2 types of turkey lunch meat. We got the honey and then the plain turkey, and this is all from turkey breast, so it is 0 points. And we picked up, I don't know, 1/2 inch carved turkey, like you would have cut, you know, cooked and cut. So we got some of that for a meal. And then they had a turkey mix, like your bologna mix, and so that's in the freezer. So I have to separate the regular turkey and the honey turkey and put them in one container in the refrigerator, and then the other half I will freeze. So, but we came home and each had a turkey sandwich. I had a half and he had a whole. And I had my Cheez-Its, my Simply Filling Cheez-Its. I know I'm not showing you my trackers and stuff, but I'm still staying within my points. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. So, but I'm still doing the Weight Watchers. So, and I'm still, you know, doing the best I can. So I came in and thought I'd turn the camera on and chit chat with you for a minute while I put those together, because what I'll do is I will go put them outside in the garden beds that don't have them in it, and then I will grab my lettuce and go plant some of that. The spinach is starting to come up. I had 2 rows of spinach, 2 rows of salad mix, 2 rows of lettuce, and 2 rows of radishes. And the radishes are coming up and they're looking halfway decent. 2 rows of carrots. Carrots are probably a ½ inch above ground. So I don't thin anything until they're at least 3 to 4 inches tall to get the seedlings all the strength from each other. The corn is looking good. The potatoes are looking awesome. The acorn squash, we got 2 plants coming up, which I'm super tickled with, because I had planted them like in a triangle, and 2 of them, and so far out of both triangles there is 2 little ones together, and then over in the next section 2 little ones. So that tells me that those birds got into that too. And my sugar bush watermelon, the small round, is coming up, and there's 2 little plants in that, and I had planted I think like 6 or 8 seeds in a little hill bunch right there. So the things I have to remember is birds like the seeds, and I need to, I guess when I plant things, I need to next year invest in some netting or something, so that when I plant the seeds and water them, I can just lay stuff on it so the birds will just leave it alone. I did buy some dill that needs to be planted yet. I got it in the garden with the pot. I'm just waiting on Mr. Jerry. We do our own mix, and so he has to go mix them up. We have a couple piles that he's got to take it from. And chocolate mint. Now, I watched a homesteader, and she grows her herbs and then she dries them. And she just dries them on a screen and lets them dry. Once she washes them, she lets them dry for about a week, week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And then she will crush them up and put them in jars, and she'll label what it is. Now, her chocolate mint, she said, is really good if you are very congested. And I thought, oh my goodness, that might be good to try. But I did get some chamomile, and I hear the flowers are really good when they're just starting to open up. This is all new to me on teas. I need to research a little bit more on the teas. But I can see why people do it, because if you can dry them yourself without having a fancy dryer, I guess, and crush them up, and they're loose leaves, you know, you don't drink the loose leaves, you just kind of put it in a, you know, tea thing, and then pour the hot water through it. And so, but I did see that, and I'm just thinking of things that I wish I would have planted. And now the way I planted things, now I wished I would have planted them differently. But, you know, I think that's the experimental stages. I'm trying to get the glare off my glasses because the doorway is right there. The sun comes in and it ricochets off the floor. So, but, you know, my little garden's going to do good for me. I'm just, you know, Jerry keeps saying, you're expecting an awful lot out of that garden. And I said, I think my garden is going to provide. And what it doesn't provide for, I go to farmers markets, right? And I help support them. So, but I don't know, it's just so exciting to be able to see something, even if it's flowers that you planted from seed, and then they start to sprout and grow, and then they grow into what they're supposed to. That is the excitement of it all. So, but anyways, I'm going to let you go. My arm's getting tired from holding you up. But anyways, maybe once I get everything planted and put out there, I'll take a quick scan, because things are really dry though. Things are really dry. Even though we've had all this rain, things are really dry, and the garden will be under shade in about another half hour, and then we'll go out and water. I know there's a controversy that you shouldn't water in the middle of the day because you'll scorch your plants, so I won't do that. And they say you shouldn't do it at night, but we always used to do our flowers at night. They say the best time is in the morning, but yeah. And my strawberries, oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do roots again or if I'll just buy plants. We did go down and buy Bonnie's. We bought 2 plants because all those roots that I did, they're just like not doing. I have I have probably, out of the 15 now, I have probably 3, and one will get leafy and then it just dies back, and the other one's looking really good, and then every once in a while you'll see a little green on it. So I don't know if something's coming and getting them or what the deal is. So, because the roots are really brittle, if you touch them, what's above ground, they're breaking off. So I don't know. I'll just have to do a little bit more research, but you know, I shouldn't have this problem with this. So, but anyways, I'll let you go. Like I said, the arm is starting to ache. So thanks for listening, my friends, and I'm going to go put those whirly things out into the garden. Talk to you later. Hey friends, I thought we got done watering the garden and everything, so I thought I'd show you what we've done so far. So Mr. Jerry has built all of the raised beds, and he's tilled everything before that, and then he did all the dirt for me in it and the compost and stuff. And then we went down and got fencing. Of course, he did all the fencing, so my hard-working man, just for me to be able to do this. But on the outside, I planted some marigolds and coleuses. I really like this one. This one right here. Well, actually, it's a begonia. It's a Rex begonia. But these are the tall marigolds. And then in there is my chamomile. And I think that one is my, I don't know, my basil maybe? I'll have to look. I know that one is rosemary. And then this was another one that Jerry liked that was along the same line of the begonias. So I have to find something to go in that. So more marigolds out here. We got these right here at the online auction. I think $10, $15, something like that. And then of course he built me a gate. Love my gate. Got me a little handle for it. So come on into the garden, friends. So this is where my strawberries are. These are the root ones. And right there, and right there. And I planted a marigold in here. And then these are the ones that we bought. And he's going to stop to our son's house tonight and pick up some straw so we can cover that. And then over here are the squash. And I had heard that you can grow them vertically, but how I'm going to do it is different now. I'm going to have him just build a trellis that I can put strings so they can attach. But there's my squash so far. I know I will have to probably thin out. And then I put marigolds in here, the smaller ones, because I heard that they are good companion planting to keep the bugs away. And what was this? Oregano. I should have known that. Oregano. This is our potato bed. I think we planted Kennebec. I think was the name of it. This was the first row that popped up. And they're looking really good. And then this row, but you can start to see them coming through, pushing the dirt away. There's another one there, and there's another one right there. So there, and there's one that's going to emerge down there. So you can just, it's all the newness. But I need to come in and pull all these out. But I'm waiting for these to come through. Oh, get your finger out of the way. So anyways, those are the potatoes. This right here is the acorn squash. This right here. This right here. This is where I planted my cucumbers, and that was the only thing that came up, was right there. So I just replanted more seed right here. My friend Shar said it's still early, so I have time to do that. My whirligigs to keep those pesky birds out. And over here is my sugar snap peas. I planted double rows here, and I only have it right here. And there might be one down there, but they're coming up on the other side. And my carrots are finally coming up. I'm going to let them get a lot bigger before I thin them. And then this is where my pole beans are. And right there is one. And right there is one. So I added another in here and another on the outside. But I heard that the marigolds are very good for nutrients in the soil and to keep those pesky bugs away. Now this is my sugar bush baby watermelon. And I have all of this area here. And so now I'm thinking maybe I should try to think of something to go in there, but I'm not for sure. And this is my radishes, my 2 rows of radishes. This is my salad mix, but you can see right where the birds were. This is my 2 rows of spinach. And like I said, you get it here, then there's nothing, then here and on down. And then my lettuce. And see, I got all of this that's gone and all of this. So that's where I reseeded. So that is reseeded. All this will do is when these get bigger, I will thin them out, and then that will just be a second harvest. So, and then this is our corn. Corn's looking awesome. And we just planted this dill. And then that is my chocolate. Let's see. Right there. And then this is chocolate mint. So, and this is sugar and cream corn. So yeah, this is our property. Goes beyond these trees. We had this fill-in basin right here, so it just goes, there is, it's hard to see right here, I have to see, there is over here a dish of something that she has over here. Our property actually goes, here I can do it better, ooh, the telephone pole. And this way. So that is all our property, and the camp is on the back side. So, and our snowball thing is right there. And on the outside here I got lavender plants I'm going to plant, and then the rest of the marigolds in here. So it's coming. Like I said, it's a work in progress, experimental year, what works, what doesn't. So, but other than that, I'm going to let y'all go. I just wanted to show you the garden and what we've done.